So today we are back in my stunning hometown of Palombaro, and we have a surprise property. That's what I'm calling it, because it's full of surprises. This video you've got to watch all the way through. Just wait while you see this one. So today we are in my neck of the woods, as we say in England. Part of Palombaro. It's a small hamlet called Torelli, and Palombaro is the town. Hopefully you can see over there, the sun's in a bit of a strange position, and from here you can see, I can see the sea. It's probably not coming up on this video, and I live further around this corner and probably a few minutes away from here. And then here, the Carabinieri are coming now. They're definitely going to wonder what I'm doing. Buongiorno. Luckily we know them. They are good, the Carabinieri though. And this is the church of Torelli, and this is when people have festas here. You have festas in the main town, but then each hamlet has different festas, and each hamlet has their own church. I don't know if you can see the mountains behind as well. As I was saying before the Carabinieri came, I live a few minutes around these corners and then down sort of in the valley a little bit. There's a number of expats that live here because Palombaro is amazing. This road takes you to Piedimonte in that direction, and then on to Guardiagrel, and then in this direction to Palombaro, which we're really close to. I just want to show you inside here because it is beautiful. Let's have a quick look. Only a small chapel, but how beautiful is that? I said this is only used for the festas that they have here in Torelli. Beautiful. The stone of this area is so nice as well. And shortly I'm going to tell you about why this is this colour and this is this colour, and how you can how sometimes houses have damp patches in them and what you can do to resolve it. I'll tell you that shortly. So there you go, that's the little chapel here. I'm going to turn some lights off because I did turn them on myself. So when you see stone like that, where you've got the white stone and the darker stone, such as this here, it's simply because stone is obviously natural. So sometimes when you see in houses that there's damp patches on walls and things like that, it's the stone that's got moisture in it that wants to release it, and obviously it goes into the plaster and it makes a mess of the plaster, and lots of people worry about that. Whereas the options is to find some sort of plaster, or to use a plaster that's lime based to let things breathe, or you can reveal the stone, and what happens is every now and then it changes colour, and that's just what happens to it. It just changes colour as it's got moisture in it. In the summertime it'll be a different colour, but obviously if you've got plaster over it, it doesn't look particularly good, should we say. So there's your little lesson on stone. You probably can't see Palombaro, but if you carry on walking down, if you walk to Palombaro from here, it's probably going to take you a good 25 minutes. In the car, a couple of minutes. Now the property I want to show you today, I've got to be honest, when I first saw it I wasn't sure, and obviously I went inside, and it is amazing. What you actually get is you just get so much, and it's one of these houses that I'm still a little bit gobsmacked, to be honest with you, so stick with me on this one. As I've always said, I stand by all the properties that we sell or that we advertise on YouTube, and I do the same for this one as well. So why wasn't I sure when I first started? I'll tell you why. Because it's this, and then I found out later it's also this, and it's also that upstairs that I've still not seen yet as we speak. And I was quite shocked when I went in here, and the amount you've got on, the amount of space on offer, and the fact that you can move straight in. You get almost 3 apartments, plus a huge garage, habitable, and a little garden at the back. How amazing is that? So, bear with me. It's in this line of, obviously, this garage at the bottom here, and these houses belong to somebody else. But the top 2 floors, this huge garage, and all this property here. I'm telling you, stick with me. Believe me, this is a great property, great value for money. I said there's lots of expats that live here. Expats in 2 houses either side of the road. There's more just around this corner here. There's lots of people, lots of expats living here because it's such an amazing area. Are you ready to go inside this? This is a this is a fantastic place. Trust me. Keep watching. So we will start today's tour off in the garage. Obviously this has got gas that's hooked up. It's actually got solar panels, but I think that's for the hot water. I need to check with the owner. Does seem that way because they have a hot water tank in here. Everything's in great, really good condition. These garage doors, and even the garage is tiled. It's enormous. Absolutely enormous. Obviously kitchen at the side, because sometimes when people, there's a terrace above us as well, but when people are doing their tomato sauces and all things like that, they would do it here rather than messing up the kitchen upstairs. But they have actually got a full kitchen, and sometimes if they need a huge room, then they'll use this as what they call a taverna, put a huge table down here and use it for when people are here. Not a bad idea, eh? Then we have, at the back of here, we have the storage again, lots of storage. Really well done. They've got a cement, it's all strengthened by cement. This is obviously part of an original house, because the house that we're going to see above was built out of, it's a certain type of brick that you get from this area. That is actually stone, but originally there must have been, because there's a stone here in this area, so this must have been some sort of garage originally. And here they have what looks like a hot water tank, hot water storage. So I'm guessing, I will check with the owner, I'm guessing that the solar panels will give us hot water, but I will find out from that. And here's all the pipe work. All looks in very good condition. This is a great area though, isn't it? What would you use this for? Give me a few comments. Write me a few comments. Maybe you do crafts or something like that. Incredible. Huge. And these doors are all in good condition, great condition. Obviously triple doors, so you can easily get a car in. Get a few cars in here, I think. So you've just seen a car that's passed, but it is a very quiet road. The only traffic that passes is between Palombaro and Piedimonte. But there's different roads to go into each town, so only locals really would use it. Let's head up. Just needs a little bit of taming down. What do I mean by that? A lot of sort of silver stairs you'll see as we go up. It just needs softening off a little bit, because it does look a little bit industrial now, but I'm sure with some planting and things like that you could turn this place into something really special. and it would be a good investment as well, because at the end of the day you've got two and a half apartments. You'll see what I mean when I say the half, because if we could find, well, I'll wait while we get there, just wait. I don't know what I'm talking about today. It's just after the Christmas celebrations, so I'm a little bit hazy headed. Look at the size of this terrace. Huge. And a bit of a sun trap even in the winter time. Beautiful views of Palombaro. Now they have put this netting up, and I've no idea why. Possibly for birds, I don't know, to stop birds coming on, but it's open everywhere else, so I'm a little bit, not sure why, but there you go. That's nothing, that can easily come down. But a great terrace. And then we've got the entrance to apartment 1 and the entrance to apartment 2, that one of these could then go into the next apartment, the half apartment. What am I talking about? Are we ready to go inside? Let's do it. Okay, so apartment 1 is a 1-bed, but with access to the little half apartment. I keep saying this, don't I? Half apartment. How can you have half apartment? The door, great condition. Everything's in great condition. This is just a lock up and leave, or lock up and go, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to open that just to let some more light in. So here is the kitchen area, straight into that, and it's a little bit dated, but well, it's not dated, but it could do with a few changes, but it's in pretty good nick, to be honest with you. Quite like those tiles as well underneath. Tops, I thought they were marble, but they're not. You've got the hob and the oven, all look in good condition. Sink in good condition. Actually, no, it's not bad. I'm going to be a bit unfair saying it's a bit dated. It's just a standard, just a bog standard, almost, I don't say IKEA style now, because they do have some quite nice kitchens. Here's the fridge, 3/4 fridge, so the fridge looks in very good, very clean, very good order, and the freezer, obviously there. Smaller freezer, but if you wanted to, you could take these out and have a full-size fridge in there if you wanted to. Or you could take the whole unit out and do that. And then we have this really nice living dining area. There we go. It is quite bright in here anyway, but that's a great space, that, isn't it? And I like these tiles, the older style tiles. But this is quite a spacious property. To be fair, for 2 apartments, they're really good sizes. And in here, I'm not sure why we've got 2 tables. This is probably the one that I think they use it as a holiday home, so this is probably one that they have outside usually. Quite like the theme of the tiles from the kitchen carrying on round here. Like a bit of tile. This does have central heating, I believe. I think the radiators, we're missing a radiator there. This is some kind of stove here. So yeah, it needs a radiator putting on there. I will check the rest of the apartment. The electrics are, everything is in great order. They've spent quite a bit of money on this. And there's a fireplace there. So this is a great size. You're going to be annoyed again because I've not got my my measure. This was all done last minute because we're supposed to be getting a little bit of bad weather coming at the weekend, so I had to rearrange all my plans because today's such a beautiful day. So I was in a bit of a rush coming out. But this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, around about 6 meters by this room by about 1, 2, 3, almost 4. So that's a good size. Now from here, from this door, So we do have a little garden with this place. It is only small, but this is where our surprise is, in here as well. But I'm saving that one later. So I'm not, you can get to it from here. In fact, I'll just have a little. That's a bit rattly, that door. That window might need changing. In fact, yeah, there is a couple of windows that do need changing down here. Would need changing. But look at this. Look at the beautiful views of the mountains. I was going to do it later, but I'm not. I'm going to do it now. Because this, when we get up here, you will see how all of this works. But this part of this garden, where this tree is, and these other small trees are here, this part belongs to the house. And also there's a patio up there as well. And where we are now is part of the property. So we have another apartment upstairs, which I'm going to show you afterwards. Down here is where the boiler is, and also handy storage. It's a Junkers boiler, so it's a good quality boiler. It doesn't look too old either. Well, everything works in the house anyway. We're in here and I know everything works. I say just this upstairs has had new windows. Down here, I think this one could probably do with changing. So what we have here as well is another little surprise, which is this place. And this is a great size room. That door, it used to all belong to one family, all this house beyond this. Obviously it's been divided up, so this door would really need blocking up, because there's no, like, you can't get through that anymore. That goes to somebody else's property. But this is a great size, and you also have a bedroom, which again, brilliant sized bedroom. Let me just open this a little bit. It's huge. What would you use this for? This, I think, is a dividing. It is a dividing wall. So if you just wanted one huge room for some other reason, then you could do that. What would you use this for? Great guest room. I think if we could get a bathroom in here, the only thing I'm not sure where the waste pipes would go, because the garage I've just come from is sort of at the back of here and down, so whether we could get a plumber to have a look, maybe you'd have to use a macerator pump, but in here you could maybe have a bathroom. That would be brilliant. That would be a great suite for somebody, for those guests who, you know, do your head in after an hour. You know, sort of mother-in-laws and that. No, I'm only joking. My mother-in-law watches these videos, so I better stay quiet. And then we have a little balcony, which is a good size, runs the full length of this, and again enjoys the views towards Palombaro. The views are probably not coming out too well at the moment, but it is beautiful here. And obviously we are in winter, so all the leaves have gone. And this is obviously the garage from before and the way up to the apartment. So that is a great space. It's got shutters on the outside. The windows are the famous gold ones, but they are double glazed, so I wouldn't be in a rush to get rid of those. Probably could do with adding fly screens. Superb. Absolutely superb. I'd love to hear your thoughts, what you'd use this for. And then there's a room that I've not been up to yet, which is under the roof there. I'm going to do that last, purely because it looks like it's all wrapped up with rope and something else. I need to do that. I'll do that separately. But you imagine this apartment with this area here all tidied up and made nice. Then you've got steps there if you want to join your people in the apartment above. When I say people, it's all yours, But if you had visitors down here, then you could have dinner out there, and then they come back down to their quarters and you stay in yours upstairs. Just how I like life. Okay, so I'll do that other room last. Let's do the rest of this apartment. Do you see what I mean about this being a surprise house? Because you do get a lot here. You do get an awful lot for your money. This bedroom is huge. Look at the old furniture as well. This chair, it's like something from a James Bond film. Amazing. So this does have a radiator over there. It's one of the radiators that blows warm air out. I will check as we go around the other ones. I think it does need some radiators adding to this apartment, but it is still in amazing condition. And the original old floors here. Yeah, so they've definitely tapped into the heating system from upstairs for this to have it at least in the bedroom. But it wouldn't take much to. I say the tube was there in the living room. These windows, single glaze, these could probably do with changing. It does have a fly screen, it does have shutters and a nice view up to the mountain as well. This is huge. Let's head to the bathroom. Again, a good sized bathroom. Look at these tiles. Groovy or what? I actually don't mind them, to be honest. Look at the shell sink. And not just a shell sink, but matching bidet and WC. More than enough room if you wanted to add a shower cubicle. The bath is spotless. Great size bathroom. Great size bathroom. Let me just check for radiator. Yeah, the radiator, the pipe work is here. And the holders are here. So at some point there were radiators on there. They may have taken it off because they maybe don't use this as much. Just use it in the summertime when you won't need them. To be fair, with how warm it is today, it's 18 degrees today, 18 degrees Celsius, and we're 8th of January. So that's apartment 1. Are we ready to continue? Apartment 1 plus the little extra there, and there's still an extra one to see, which I will do at the end once I've opened it up. So let's keep the video rolling back onto this terrace, and then we have this staircase. This is what I was saying. I don't know if you can paint these, but I think it'd be better even if it was just painted black or something. But putting some flowers on it would completely change. And this, so it's a type of stone. You don't come across this very often. But I personally, I think with the grey, I can't remember what we call this in English now in between. But I think if that was done in beige, cream, I think it would completely change the look of it. It would completely change the look of it. I'm convinced of that. And then some hanging baskets and things like that. It'd look fantastic. So yeah, I would definitely do that. These stairs are great. They've got like a stone whatever it's called in the middle of it. So it gives it that strength as well. Obviously this is the roof that looks in great condition for the half apartment, if you want to call it that. And here we are. Well, I can see the sea from here. You can see how close Palombaro is just here. And normally this is all woodland, so it would all be green. And then we have part of the mountain up there. Are you ready for apartment 2? Let's do it again. So this does have fly screens. The windows are new and everything else is new. A great size apartment, which is living, kitchen, diner all in. Lots of light. Let me just show you this front door as well. Same as below. This nice green front door, very heavy, good quality front door. Everything's new in here. That's the radiators, the electrics, everything. New windows, new shutters, green shutters. And I say it's very, very bright. Brilliant room, this one. And look at the beautiful views, the stunning views up to the mountains as well. I've just not realised I wasn't looking there. I was looking at something else. I was showing you the wall more than the views. But there it is. And I think, I could be wrong. No, I'm not going to say it, because there's fibre optics in this area. And I'm just wondering if that's a fibre optics box on that. If not, you can get good internet anyway without that. But I'm feeling that might be fibre optics. I will double check on that. Great size room. This has got to be at least, it's got to be 9 metres by 1 to 3.5, something like that. So it is sort of narrow, but it is still really spacious. So coming into the kitchen area, and out there is beautiful. Just have to wait. Actually, aircon in here as well. Nice little addition for up here. Great size. Lots of worktops with the tables and these. I'm not sure what's staying and what's going. We'll have to obviously check that. But if it does go, obviously it could be replaced and have worktops in different parts of the kitchen. Lots of room for the fridge. Kitchen, this is in good order. I would say better quality than the one downstairs. Even though I'm not pulling that one down too much, but you know what I mean. The cooker looks fairly new. Hob, sink all looks in good condition. Do you want to have a little look outside? No, you'll have to wait. Quite like these tiles as well. And all double glazed, good quality windows with shutters, and then this is one of those fly screens that's also a door. Okay. From the kitchen as well, you've got those same views up into the mountains. There is a fly screen on again, so it may be a bit, it looks hazy, but it's, you can see the mountains. Then we have 2 bedrooms in this apartment. Have nice doors as well. These look like they're sliding doors, which they are. Frosted sliding doors, very nice. Quite like this mosaic in the middle. So we have a simple layout again. Bathroom and 2 bedrooms either side. So let's do the smaller bedroom first. But it's still a good size. I think you'd still get a double in here. I'm sure you would get a double in here. Maybe put it up against that wall and have the... yeah, I think I would have it up against that wall and have some sort of clothes rail system there. I'm sure you would get a double in here. But you've got all that space downstairs. Again, double glazed, fly screen, shutters, everything. There's some glass bricks on there that must give light to the bathroom. This I would say is probably 3 by 3, something like that. But you'd definitely get a double bed in it. The doors are quite nice as well. All new doors. I don't know why we have to tap things, or why I have to tap things, but there you go. This is the bathroom. Nice tiles. It's not a huge bathroom, but plenty big enough to get everything you need in there. You may be wondering where the shower is. The shower is here. Shall we do the shower test? It's really clean though. Let me just take my shoes off out of respect. I'm not going to get it. Feels wrong actually. Let me put these back on. Feels wrong to do it when people obviously clearly use it, but that's a good 2-person shower. That definitely two big bone people shower. That's all right. So I say it's not huge, but It feels absolutely perfect to me. And as you know, I am big boned. Okay, coming out of here into bedroom number 2. And this is a decent size as well. Not huge, but good size. You've got a triple wardrobe in there as well. Oh, and you've got this. This is more wardrobe space here. I won't open it fully because, as I say, somebody else is clearly living in here. But it must go... Obviously the shower must cut into this at some place, but that does take up... Yeah, maybe that is the shower. Maybe that is the shower cubicle that they've cleverly put into here and then built some storage up and around it. What a good idea. Fair play to them. So yeah, decent size bedroom. Obviously the one downstairs is huge, but this is still a great size. And again, double glazed windows, shutters. To show you how these shutters work on this rope pulley, they just drop down like so. So if you're not going to be here for long periods of time, leave the windows open, close the shutters and leave the fly screens open as well. At least it lets air run through the house. And here I want to take this, there we go, beautiful view again over towards Palombaro. Wonderful, stunning, absolutely stunning. And then this apartment has a little surprise in the back. This place is huge, don't you think? You do get an awful lot for your money here. Then we have, what an amazing patio space. Beautiful views up to the mountain. Obviously this is next door, so it looks like their garage or something, but it looks nice. It looks quite rustic. It's got all the stone on it. So this patio goes along here. Obviously this is somebody else's land here, so this finishes in line with the property right down to the bottom. But this little area is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So peaceful. If only I'd shut up. They made such a great job of this. Love this table as well. Look at what they've used, the logs for the seating. And some more of those tiles that we found in the kitchen. Great idea. Nice and private. And then this, I'll just show you the house from the back as well. This here is storage, and also, oh, I've just seen a gecko, scared the life out of me. And also it's the washroom, a utility room, because we have a sink and a washing machine in here. This is a great space. I was going to say it'd make a nice summer kitchen, but there's no need to because the kitchen's just off there. So I think what they've got it here, what they've done here with the idea of a utility and a storage, I think is a great idea. Beautiful. What a beautiful day it is today. It's too warm for January. And I'm almost positive that that's fibre optics. So, how does this all work, I hear you ask? So this is the downstairs apartment that I came out of, and we went into that room there, which is the half apartment. They also own this under the roof that I'm going to do last once I've opened it all up, that you get to from this staircase. So that's the downstairs apartment. Obviously the upstairs apartment, the garage is below us. This is where the boiler was. Then you have all of this, and then this also belongs to you, but only so far. So to the corner of this concrete, and then you can see where they've planted these plants here. That is basically defines the border down to here. So it's almost like a triangle, but it's still really nice because you've just got somewhere you can grow vegetables if you want, or just some nice flowers, or whatever you want to do. It's just nice to have that bit of greenery, and also nice to have that passage this way down to this area. So you imagine if you tidied all that up down there, put some tiles down there, maybe some railings on this part, completely change it. I think this is a stunning property. I really, really do think this is a stunning property. And I think it's great value for money as well. Okay. Shall we go and take a look in that little room? I need to go and open that up. Let's do that. Okay, so got into the room upstairs. It is just an under roof storage. You can see the property from here. I say the bottom apartment, the garage is below the ground. Above apartment, the barbecue area if you like, a little bit of a garden. Then you come up these stairs and you've got storage. You've got lots of storage. More than that, you couldn't really do anything else with it, but it is good for storage. At the moment you can actually access other people's under roofs, but that would be closed off. Yeah, that would need to be closed off. And then out the back of here they dry peppers and things like that. Obviously they keep the nets for they must have olive trees in the area, but that's the kind of thing that these things were used for. Lets the air through with the fly screens on, but there is a little balcony out there as well. But it's still usable. It's still good, isn't it? I mean, I know you've got all the huge amount of space down there and in the garage and everything else, but it's just extra space if needed. And what every loft or scary place needs is a weird doll. But anyway, no, not looking at that. I'm sure it's looking at me. There's a rocking horse in there. No, I'm not going down that line. There you go. Are you ready to do final? Are you ready to do final thoughts? Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one: simply stunning, full of surprises. What a great property. What an unusual property. But I think it's amazing. And once again, one of you could become our neighbours. That's got to be worth something. I'm not going to walk all the way through the property again because it's too large. But all I am going to say is, whatever you're doing, stop. Jump onto your email. And if this place is for you and you want to be part of our lives here in this incredible location, then send your email off as soon as possible, as everything is dealt with in date and time order. And whatever you do, whatever you're doing, do not miss this one.